It's a ETL Garage. It's in Pomona, California, and we specialize in mainly MR2s or mid-engines. Typically do like maintenance or swaps or complete builds or just OEM rebuilds. I do it almost every weekend. Started just come here just to hang out, and that's when GB, the owner of ETL Garage, offered me work here instead of Starbucks. And to me, I thought it was a no-brainer because I got to do what I love to do. My name is John Dinh, and I drive a 1991 Toyota MR2 Turbo. The first time I saw MR2, I didn't know what an MR2 was until my brother Henry picked one up. And it was the first car that I learned how to drive stick shift in. After that, I've always wanted one. Then that's when I was 13. So when I was a kid, my brothers and their friends used to enjoy fixing up cars too, and this was like around the Fast and Furious era. So the only thing that there was to fix up around me was Hondas, because both of my brothers were Honda heads and all their friends were Honda heads, so I would always see them mess with the cars. And I think it was really when after my brother got his H22 swap into a Civic EJ8, and after riding in it for the first time, that's what really sparked my love for cars, because I saw how excited he was when he got it, and how he felt when he was smashing through the gears. It really made me happy seeing him like that, and I wanted to have something like that of my own. So there's 3 generations, and we'll typically see mostly the second generation like mine, mainly because that's people's favorite. First generation, they had 2 versions of it. They had the naturally aspirated, the 4AG one, and they also had the supercharged, which is the higher end model. And then they had the second generation like mine, and they also come in naturally aspirated and forced induction. It's the naturally aspirated is the 5SFE, or it's like a Camry engine, and the forced induction is the 3S GT, and they use the turbocharger instead of the supercharger. Actually, the Generation 3 I would say would be the best handling one. It's underpowered, but it would be the best handling out of all the generations of the MR2. Every year there's it's called the MR2 Barbecue. It's usually hosted in Griffin Park, and everyone just meets up from North California and wherever in California. They'll just come and everyone just have a good time. I appreciate the community because it's very small, so not a lot of people own MR2s, so everyone knows each other, and everyone's just always loving and so happy to be around each other, because you don't really see another MR2 owner out there. When I got this car, I didn't really have a source of income or anything, so I couldn't really go out and buy myself a car. So my brother made a deal with me, and he said if I can get good grades throughout the whole year, he'll buy me a car. And originally it's supposed to be a S2000. So I was like, yeah, well, that's a great deal, just all I have to do is just study hard, get good grades, have it on paper, then show them, then I get a free car like that. So the year went by. I showed them my report cards every time, to make sure I'm doing my end. And then one day I was out with my friend and I came home and I saw this red Super Virgin MR2 in the driveway. I was kind of confused because I didn't really know who it was, or if it could be a neighbor or something. But I got home and my brother opened the door and he just handed me the keys, and he just told me it's not an S2000, but I mean, you deserve this. To me, I wasn't really bummed at all, even though I was expecting an S2000, because it was a car that I can finally call my own, and I was just really excited seeing it. So my wheel and tire setup, my wheels are NK RPF ones, and the fronts are 17 by 9.5 plus 18 with a 25mm spacer, and the rear is 17 by 10 plus 18 with a 25mm spacer. And the tires are, the front is 235/40 and the rear is 255/40. These coilovers I picked because I was within a budget. They are the Megan Streets, and I got them in high school, probably a month after I got my car. Like I said, this car was naturally aspirated, came with a 5SFE Camry motor, and I got it swapped to a 97 spec JDM 3SGT motor. Pretty basic. I haven't done anything like tuning or anything like that. All I have is the Garrett 60 trim ball bearing turbo and an intake and a Walbro 255 fuel pump. My exhaust setup is a custom 3-inch downpipe that's made for the actual aftermarket turbo that I have, and it's made onto a really old school BR Racing single exit. In the beginning, I thought I wanted something really simple, you know, just lowered with some nice wheels, and you know, that was it. Just have a nice looking car that I can drive every day. But the longer I had the car, the more I got tired of it. You know, you're only human, you always want more and more and more. So I did the lowering the car, I did the wheels and tires, but I got tired of it, so I had to add something else. And then I added something else. I added what else? I added a lip, got tired of the lip, so I had to add something else. So, you know, I just kept going until I got where I am today. Future plans, I do actually want to track this car when I have everything situated and no more rubbing issues or tire fitment issues or handling issues. That's one thing. Another thing is I also want to get this car painted because it needs it pretty bad. I want to get it back to the condition it was when I first got it. I just want to show appreciation to everyone who helped me out with my car and helped me progress with the build, like ETL Garage and the people there, GV, Michael, Ken, and also, you know, my brother, of course, because he's the one that bought me my car, and my family for supporting me with my build and my passion.